Cathedral Center
We'll serve people with who are suffering from mental health issues or have an addiction or fleeing a violent situation, and maybe they're not in the position on that particular day to make the most healthy decision for themselves, but they know they can at least come here and have some place to sleep.
Since 2002, the Cathedral Center and its partners have served Milwaukee's homeless with a variety of services.
So the Cathedral Center's mission statement is to provide a safe environment for women and families while working to end homelessness one life at a time. And I think that mission, beginning with the mission, is really important because it really outlines the services that we provide. We provide emergency shelter, so we're providing a safe environment, and we can serve up to 32 unaccompanied women and 8 families each night in our emergency shelter.
Many women and their families have lived on Milwaukee's streets, facing fears of loneliness, insecurity, hunger, and abuse, not far away from our reality.
I used to be a Milwaukee County bus driver, and I am a mother of 3 children. I was shot at on the bus. I was crying on the bus. I couldn't drive again. My doctors wouldn't release me to go back to work. I had been diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder. I couldn't leave the house, and I started to engage in drinking. I lost everything. To be homeless is totally humiliating. You can have everything and something devastating can happen to wipe it all away. What would you do? Where would you go?
I've been struggling with depression and panic disorder mainly, quite severe for about 12 years. Being homeless is a challenge of its own. You have to find and figure out somewhere to lay your head down. You can't just lay in the streets. Trust and safety are a big issue. Who do I trust? You don't know who's the good guy and who's the bad guy. It can be a very scary and cold world.
So while I was homeless, the main catalyst for that was my drug abuse. I think one of the largest things that people don't realize when it comes to being homeless is that it puts you in a little box. I'm somebody's daughter, I'm somebody's sister, I'm somebody's friend. But I don't feel like any of those things. I just kind of felt like this outsider who was very lonely and had nothing.
This is my room, room 3, my former room. The Cathedral Center helped me in so many ways. They helped me, actually when I left I saw some things and it wasn't bad, it was just let me know how many people there are really homeless and just not just using, trying to use the system, whatever. So what it made me want to do is come back and give back in December, me and my kids, and I want to teach them how to give back. So I asked Miss Anna, is it any way possible we could come back in December and volunteer Christmas dinner for Christmas? Feel like the same. Oh my God. My life today is okay. When I left the Cathedral Center, I landed a job. Before I left, I was blessed with another job. And in the interim of me being blessed with another job, I was diagnosed with stage 3 breast cancer. And I had a double mastectomy, and they took care of that. That was just a couple of weeks ago. And everything is in remission now. Thank God. Everything is in remission, and I'm okay. I'm still have my job lined up in April. When everything is done, they said I could come back. I was fortunate enough and blessed enough. It brought me a long ways. Taught me how to appreciate. I just feel anything can happen if you make it, if you allow it. Life is full of challenges, and a lot of people are afraid to take them and step out there, but whatever you dish out, that's what you're gonna get. You know, that's just, I was just driven. No matter how hard things may seem or how tough it may be, if you get through it today, you'll be glad you did tomorrow.
I kind of felt like I came to a place where there were people who could love me in a way that I wasn't able to love myself and facilitate me to be able to get on my feet.
She told me, I have a bed for you at the Cathedral Center. Be there at 5 o'clock. And I was like, thank you, God. I was just so grateful. I have somewhere to go because I didn't know what I was gonna do. And I was here at 4:30. I was at the Cathedral Center at 4:30. And I sat there, she said, well, they'll be with you in a moment. And I said, no problem. See, because I had nowhere to go, so sitting here was not a problem.
The Cathedral Center reaches out to those in need through many partnerships with agencies, churches, and other nonprofits.
I feel like people should volunteer for the Cathedral Center because it's in our community
and people in our community need help, and we should help them. You can mentor women, you can help children, you can work outdoors, you can donate food, you can serve food, you can come and help clean the Cathedral Center. It makes you feel good to be here, and it doesn't take very much time.
Your actions will help the Cathedral provide safe shelter to single women and families while working to end homelessness, one life at a time.
I have a job, I go to work, I've obtained a car, an apartment, and I also give the recovery to someone else. I share my strength, experience, and hope with other people today.
A few of my hopes that have come true for me as having a place to live, having employment, being in contact with my family, being able to help other people in the recovery community, being active in community service, being loved and appreciated by others, and not feeling lonely anymore.